All right. Welcome to yet another episode of the Slightly Reckless podcast. We thank you for watching us, for the support. Please keep on commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing, and tell us what you think about what we're talking about. Does it make sense to you? If you disagree with us, use that comment section to let us know what you think. So, say hi to the viewers.
Hello viewers, how are you? Murimutia.
Do you plan to? I know this is a hard question and too direct, but I have to ask you: do you plan to get married?
What's the definition of marriage?
Marriage, as in you go to church?
No.
Eh?
Zero. No.
How about living with a woman in the same house with kids forever, without involving the government?
Women, not woman.
You want to?
I'll be polygamous.
Like same house or like have a compound, all of them saying
different
for them.
Yes.
Different places.
Yeah, different places.
So your plan is polygamy.
Yes.
But without the weddings and whatever.
No, zero.
Just kids.
Just kids. And maybe what I would do is I'm not saying this is up for adjustment, but the plan is go check out. You know that traditional thing. Go check out what's up. Hey, I'm the one with your daughter. Blah blah blah.
Like introducing yourself to the parents.
Yeah, but not these introductions. Like a group of 5-6 people. You go check them out. That's all. Now no team. Small walking down the aisle, small ring. What? First of all, I'm an atheist. So what are we going to do in a church?
So you don't baptize your kids?
No.
Eh?
No.
They don't baptize?
No.
You're serious?
Yes.
What do your baby mamas say, or their grandparents? What do they say about
my grandfather is
like
sorry my dad
now
my daddy insists that I always play around.
Hey. So speaking of polygamy, before we even go into our topic, this thing has been like hitting my mind recently. You see how like the Arabs had set up a good system for polygamy because of the way their society is set up.
Yeah.
But now they are liberalizing, like the Americans have influenced them to liberalize, and I think even so recently French Montana is getting married to a princess from one of those Arab countries. And I have a feeling it's going to, because with the liberalization, polygamy is going to be impossible once their women become liberal and they can no longer put up with that stuff. Do you support the way the Arabs are doing it, or for you think?
But by the let me tell you.
Yeah. It's
different. I was told the Arabs actually most Arabs are not polygamous. That's what I was told.
And you see the problem with that word is one. It's like living in Nigeria. There are those like extremely rich people. They are who have the resources. So those ones are the ones who mostly have many women. And then there are these guys who are broke. That's why for them they're ever in wars, because they literally can't even get a chance to get laid. So it's a big imbalance. Like the rich sheikhs and whatever get many women, then the broke ones, of course, you have no choice but to be monogamous, or even at times you don't even get a chance to live with a woman.
So what was your question?
My question is, do you think their system is okay? The way they are like hard on women, strict on them, and
let me tell you, I'm more of a traditional man. I believe a woman shouldn't be working. Despite the changing times, a woman shouldn't be working. A woman should be a stay-home mother, yes. And then the way it was like, a man should go, work, come back home, pay the dues, feed, and in that way, I think it suits the Arabs. You can have as many women as you want, because literally you have 4 women. Everyone stays in their own, let's say, house or homes. You're taking care of them. But when you shift it to modernity, it is a bit hard. The modern world, the modern setting, it's a bit hard, because a man might not have the money to sustain
the relationship.
The relationship. So the women might be forced to go
and work.
So that means you might, and you know what happens when a woman works or women work?
They become ungovernable.
Yes, they become ungovernable, and that's why you start to get marital wars. Yes, your man cheats, and then now you're breaking up. Now it's no longer now 4 wives because now she's gone. Now you two, so it's a lot of ruckus. But I think I support it. But in a rich man's perspective, your woman shouldn't do work. Yes.
So now, in case you, because I know you already have kids, and if at all you decided to marry in the future, and maybe don't marry one of the women you have today, and marry someone else, would you want the kids that you had before this marriage to live with you, or you would want them to stay with their moms?
I fantasize about a certain life. I believe at one point I will have a house or a home with my kids where they will where I will meet them. But though I wouldn't want my kids to grow up with specifically a woman that didn't give birth to them, because you know how evil women are.
Yeah.
So it's a bit complicated, but I would prefer if I grew up with my kids. Ngambalaba. I'm instilling them some of the values I want, and that would only take Ngaobeda Nabo. So it's a bit tricky, but we'll see. We'll cross the bridge when we get there.
Yeah, I think technically that's what most men want. Like they would want their kids all to be in one same place. But like you said, humanity is humanity. Sometimes the woman you get might make it difficult for the kids
now,
to live.
Take an example. You have 4 women. Yeah, you have, let's say, 2 kids with each. You're not going to be, those 4 homes all the time. What values are the kids going to learn from you? Because we know women don't raise kids.
Yeah.
So you have 4 women, different homes. You're always with the kid, let's say 3 days. Then the cycle goes back after like a month. What values will the kid learn from you? So that's the tricky part of being polygamous. But let's say you just give birth, you just got kids with those women, then you pick your kids, get yourself a house and a maid to do the normal things. That is the life I envision, but it's just a bit hard.
Like you put the kids together, then you put in a maid just to take care of the
kids,
food and whatever,
while I stay with them
without the wife inside.
Yes.
That's actually a cool thing.
It's a cool one.
But by the time the challenge I see here is, I don't know how many more kids you want to have, because the challenge becomes whereby by the time you reach that level of you wanting to settle, building a house and whatever, you find some of the kids are already old and they don't even have to stay at home. They are in boarding, they come once in a while and stuff. So
but I think the good thing about growing up all time is you learn and make adjustments along the way.
Yeah. So speaking of the reason I asked you about that is because yesterday Red Pepper posted, Chameleon and Daniella are going through divorce. Both of them have been in court before, family division. We don't know how it will end, but they are planning to divorce. And Daniella has set very tough terms for the divorce. She wants their home in Seguku. Yes, Chameleon also bought them another house in the US. She wants, I'm told Chameleon has land, a farm somewhere in Michiana. She also wants that land. She wants Chameleon to keep giving them money for both the kids and her. Chameleon has refused, saying that Daniella is working, so she should also be contributing to the family, like child support, and also taking care of herself. And then he also said that he wants the second home to be for the kids, not for Daniella herself.
Yes, or Daniella and the kids.
Yeah, but when I was talking to Ryan, who has experience from in such things, from I think what happened to his family before that, he actually narrated that story here. He said that as long as Daniella lived in that house in Seku, and that's where she was married from. Just that Chameleone is going to visit to the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, now coming to that, Red Pepper said, like, posted the stories because Chameleone had kids before marrying Daniella. Actually, he says that he constructed that house when he was married to Dorothea. So he has kids away from Daniella. One with Dorothea. Then she has another one. He has another one who currently lives in Canada. He actually, for the first time, for people to get to know about that daughter, it was in 2022 or 23. That's the first time he showed her to the public. And then people realized she's in Canada. So according to what people posted, the chick is in uni and Chameleone is not paying for her tuition. So, and because Chameleone, according to Chameleone, one of the videos he did recently, Daniella stopped him from accessing the kids. No longer has access to them. So it seems Chameleone maybe got a bit angry and stopped sending them money for support. So I think according to what Red Pepper posted, Daniella set those harsh terms because they feel like Chameleone has abandoned them and now is supporting the other daughters whom he had first. So to you, actually, because I've never heard what you think about this whole Chameleone divorce thing, and maybe this thing that has also come up of him neglecting the kids. From what I've narrated anyway, what do you think?
I think living a life of a superstar is a bit tricky.
Yeah.
But that's if you don't have standards. I think Daniella got to know amanyi bulungi Chameleone. So she knows what to do to trigger him. Otherwise,
and remember, I think we talked about it before. You know, he seemed to get her.
Exactly.
Their story of how the relationship started was.
And over the years, I think Daniella knows a few things, a few threatening or
points you can touch to
trigger him, or and then so that's why I think Daniella is coming up with all she can to make it a discomforting situation for Chameleone. But either way, those are going to be inaonekana. So Chameleone has nothing to lose. Let him set his standards. Amugambe, your kids are not the only ones I have. I have other kids. They also want a home. So let this be my kids' homes. All kids, not specifically you and
your kids.
And then if Daniella wants more of independence when she let's say comes decide to this or something, Chameleone can always set up a simple structure for specifically her and her kid.
I think the disadvantage Chameleone has now is that you know he has 2 houses now that are known to the public. He built another house in Arkwright. Yeah. And you know, because of the things that happened at the Seguku place.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he feared staying there. So he relocated, now he lives in Arkwright. He built another good house there.
So Seguku ani you?
I don't know. Maybe like a caretaker or something. It's going to be hard for him to claim that he can't find where to put other kids. Yet he has a house and we know he's not married.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't he just sell it and construct another? Because like that's a good one.
Just have
for the Daniella, it's also well. Okay, actually, I think it's also okay. But you see, does that mean the one he built in Arkwright, these other ones can always come?
Of course, I'm sure Chameleone knows that they can always come there. But I think it's just that he doesn't want to give Daniella an easy landing. When, like, of course, you can't go to the first time and say, I'm just willing to give you everything. Because she will ask for more. She has become, I think, a little bit hard.
But I think Chameleone has all the resources to put his house in order. Like, write down the list of your kids. What do they need? What is your projection, let's say 5 or 10 years from now? If you left this world, how would you want everything to play out? Don't do that, because he's a superstar. He's still getting money, he's still getting booked. You can't just be disturbed by just one woman.
But I think for them there are issues because they have done a lot of bad things to each other over the years. And of course, especially on Daniela's side, because he used to beat her and whatever. So I think she's come like full mode revenge.
So let me ask you. Okay, for how long will it go on? If he can't stand his ground, for how long will it go on?
Of course, right now it's going to end. Since now they're already in court, this is the end of it. Like,
which court are they by the?
I think it's in Uganda. Daniella came to Uganda and filed in March. She filed the case in March.
I think Camille stand like. Anyway, I think they'll sort it out. But
the recent video Camille released, you could see is like hurting because of what Daniella is doing.
And the things that a house that is going to belong to your kids. Should it hurt you as much? It's like saying, I bought my son a bike. Then my son annoys me. Then I'm like, why did I buy you this bike? It's your kids. It's your baby mama. It's not like you're renting out that house. Give it to them. It's not like you're so broke, but your life depends on that house. Let him loosen up a bit, but also have standards, like stand his ground on what he wants.
But also for Chameleone to refuse to give away the house. Because now if he says he has given it to Daniella and the kids, there's one challenge. And I'm sure every man who has given out assets to women knows it. Especially for Chameleone who still has young kids. Daniella, remember, she's already in the US. He can hand it to her and immediately, because that's valuable property. It's like in billions now.
Sell it.
Yeah, she immediately says it. Remember, the kids are still young.
No, now that's why I go to court. I'm like, caveat this house, not selling. Yes.
Yeah, that can maybe work, because from experience, I'm sure when we were leaving the country, she had even maybe convinced him that put us in the US, because what even led them relocating to the US at that time. Abba Marcus was doing swimming. He was a swimmer. I don't even know what happened. So Camille was like, let them relocate to the US so that he gets better coaches and whatever. That's how they ended up buying the house. And I'm sure during that time of buying it, the terms were very good. Yeah. They were happy. But now the guy can't even step in the car.
He can't stay.
He can't step even in the house. So
that's how I'm like, when you're dealing with women, let it be about what you believe in. Not what the woman is convincing you to believe in. You understand? So I think he was only at that time from Chow. he said everything. He gave in to anything that I was saying.
I don't know how he feels, by the way. I'm sure it cost him a lot of money. He might have even taken buying a house in the US. And it's in a rich state.
Yeah, so it takes a lot of money, but man. That's why that's partly why I wouldn't want to be a famous, popular figure.
Why?
And things like that. If something comes up, now you see that guy. He might he has been through depression. Now that thing can depress you.
Of course. I don't know what do you think triggers those things he's suffering from. Because stress, I'm sure, also adds to the problem. Remember that time when Chameleone had actually really changed, but we knew. So anyway, I think we've said enough about this. Let us not say Mom said your manya kuba.
But we didn't say anything bad. We're only giving
advice
and this might apply to other men.
Of course.
Not specifically.
Men around, like everywhere, are going through it.
Of course, I'm not. Who am I to? Is he a millionaire or a billionaire? Chameleone.
I think millionaire. Maybe in Uganda shillings, it could be if you. Because that house alone, if you just sold it, you could get
who am I to advise? Who am I to advise Chameleone? But of course, I'm a man. He's a man. He's gone through challenges. I've gone through some. It's more of like I'm giving you an opinion of what could be done. To avoid certain things, but not entirely that I'm giving advice. And then it could help another person, another man. Yeah.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace out.